It's that boy E back at it again with another edition of In the Kitchen podcast. And I got a guest with me today.
Big Reaper.
What's up with you, man?
Man, I'm up.
Nah, I heard
I'm
that.
up. I'm up and back at it, baby. What's
Man.
up with it?
Oh man, shoot. I'm glad that you decided to come and visit your boy in the kitchen. And we finna get straight to it,
Straight drop.
Man, today, what I want to talk about, what we cooking up in the kitchen today, it's like 3 things that I will say that I cannot stand. And that's roaches, spiders, and I can't stand niggas that do not know how to behave in public. Now, my thing is, whenever it's like events going on in East Texas, and Reaper, you know all about this because you're an artist.
Yes, sir.
You don't travel around and stuff like that. It's that a lot of cats, and I'm going to say the YNs, and maybe sometimes too, the older people, sometimes they have drama with folks, they don't know how to conduct themselves in public, man. And I just don't understand the reason why. What's your input on that? Why you think it's
Man, I
like
really
that?
don't know, man. I'm going to tell you something, though. In these places in day and time, if you showing your ass, they got a place for you.
They do.
But with the grown folks, man, I don't know. It's just a bunch of these older cats in these Texas just still trying to live their young dream. They trying to be mad when they can't get what woman they want.
Yeah.
A female ain't paying attention in the club, but they done fell off in there with a female and she choosing.
Right.
Or you should have left at home because you know she ain't trained.
Yeah.
Shit like that. The YNs, they a lost generation right now, man. They that generation
really
that,
are.
you know, anything after 2000, they kind of like, we just got to watch and pray for our babies. That's all I can say.
Yo, we have to. See, my thing is that at these events, I feel like the problem kind of start with you need the proper security. Like have real security at your parties and stuff. Now, some of the parties that I done been to, like Mama Scott, now she has like real security there.
Yeah, shit. Shout out to Mama Scott, though. She
Yeah.
just had fast badge yesterday, man.
Yeah.
They said it was a good turnout. I didn't make it out there.
Yeah, that's
They
what
said
I
it was
heard too.
A good turnout, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Mama Scott, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mama Scott. Much love. Need to get you up in the kitchen one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, and my thing is like some of these, and I'm not trying to be funny, but these low budget wannabe people that do put these parties together, they not really just thinking as far as like the security measures. They want to go out and get hood people to be security, and I have a problem with that. And you get the hood security, how you expect them guys to basically to keep you safe? They couldn't fight in school, and you think these niggas gonna be able to protect you out there, like, at a party or something?
That type shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and me personally, now I understand, like, with the cops and stuff, sometimes, I will say law enforcement, they do, as far as like come to parties and make sure that, nothing gets out of hand. But I feel like by having law enforcement there, that will reassure that it won't be no drama, nobody's gonna fight, no pistols are gonna be drawn, because you feel more safer. I mean, I know I would feel more safer. What about you?
I'm going to tell you something for real about that. I look at those situations like this in East Texas.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going out at your own risk. You can't expect nobody to be in there trying to protect you about nothing. You already know that they're going to be ratted. I mean, it's a given right now. If they have a blessed night where ain't nobody showing out, fighting, or shooting, thank God. But on the same token, when you walk out that door, if you know you're going to go party at your own risk.
Party at your own risk.
And stay at home. Don't be expecting security to do this and do that, because that other man or woman or whoever out there supposed to be protecting folks is not who you supposed to wear as your jacket. That's not your line of security. Your line of security is yourself.
That's
At
it.
the end of the day, because if they dealing with this over here and somebody else spark up over here, they can't save everybody.
Yeah, they can't.
So my thing is this here: go out with the mind frame of saying that, hey, look, I want to make it back home.
Yeah.
I want to make it back home. So if you feel like you check the atmosphere when you get there, I mean, you can feel
You sure
bullshit
can.
in the air when
You
you go off
can.
in the club scene. If you see motherfuckers acting stupid, you see negative vibes going on and shit. I don't care if you pay $20 coming to the door. If you pay $50 coming to the
Yep.
door, say you just waste that. Go
You
on
just
home
wait.
if you feel like you
Go
gonna be safe.
home. That's it. Let me see. Let me tell you. Like this party that I went to a while back. It was like a trail ride party. I can't remember exactly where it was at. But oh man, I was talking to this little, having a nice conversation with her and everything. And so I'm thinking, about to get somewhere. And I told her like after this is, the party over with, I'm gonna take you to go get something to
That
eat.
type
Couldn't do it. Somebody pulled out a gun, started shooting up in the air or started shooting at somebody, took off running, and I'm like, oh my God. Never saw her face, her pretty face. Oh my God. And the body was just nice and fat.
She was banging.
Yo, banging.
She was banging.
Yeah. And I got upset about that though, Reaper, because that could have been my future wife. So thanks a lot, niggas. That could have been like my future wife that, hey, I don't know where she's at. I hope she's watching this video right now. Come holler at me if you see this video.
You know what the problem was?
What's the problem?
Your game wasn't strong enough.
Oh! That's what it was.
Game
wasn't strong enough. Hey, bro.
Because if she made it out there alive, she really wanted to get at you, baby. She would have went and looked you up, even if she didn't get your number. She been looking for you.
You got a point there, my boy. You got a point, but
The internet undefeated, baby. They can find anybody. You don't even need to look for public records no more. That shit right there on Facebook.
that's true. That's true. But when bullets get to flying, everybody's running and ducking and dodging. They only thinking about, I just hope the bullet don't hit me. And I guess that's what I was thinking about. And she probably was thinking about the same thing.
My thing is this right here. If bullets went to flying, why you didn't protect them? You wanted it. I'm just saying.
You got a
point.
point.
When bullets went to hitting, you should have hit the dick and you should have been covered.
Well, by the time I turned around, I was trying to see where she was at, and so she was nowhere to be in sight. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Your game wasn't strong enough or your pocket wasn't long enough.
But another thing that I wanted to talk about to discuss is trust, man.
Yes, sir.
Because trust is a big thing. You have to have, trust in a relationship or trust your homeboys, just with anybody that you deal with. Now, check this out. There's a guy, and the reason why I'm talking about trust, some information that I ran up on. Imagine you've been living with a chick for 5 years, busting down $2,500 in rent. Then you find her housing voucher. She only been paying $106 a month. Now, and I'm gonna let you elaborate on this. Now, you done trusted this person. Now give this person money and everything to take care of utilities or something, for the household. And then you come to find out, this person has been lying and deceiving and conniving and holding back and taking, way more. And if you gonna do that, if you need extra money, like let me know. I can't get down with something like that. What you gotta say about that, man?
I'm gonna ask you how much you love your freedom. I
love my freedom.
That's real. If you're in that position, how much you love your freedom? If you love your freedom, cut your losses and get away from them.
Oh yeah.
But if you don't love your freedom, that bitch gone.
Yeah.
She gotta go. she gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
5 years. 5 years. Because my thing is like, if you done lied about that, what else have you done lied about? So that'll cause me or anybody to start to investigate.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Ain't no investigation. 5 years?
5 years, my boy.
Let you play with me for 5 years?
Hey, ain't no playing no more, my boy. Ain't no playing no more.
How much of it did you save? How much of it did you put up?
Exactly.
How much did you put up? This is the thing I'm with this right here. If she was able to play that game with him that long, and she wasn't smart enough to put something back because she knew that eventually this probably would come to a head,
Yeah.
then he's supposed to leave.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be gone, but if he finds out all that, and she been putting back something up for a little old nest egg,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, a rainy
Yeah.
day. Oh, bitch, we finna invest.
Yeah. But if you going to do that, communicate. That's where communication comes into effect. Let me know like what you got going.
So, man,
You know.
everybody ain't loyal.
Shh.
Everybody
Yeah.
ain't loyal. I mean,
And I,
you talking about trust. My name trust. Fine line with trust. And another thing with that shit is that in any kind of way in the world, period, everybody's gonna be used.
yeah. Everybody gonna
You
be
just gotta
used.
figure out how you want to be utilized. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Don't be utilized to be bruised, or beat, or battered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, make your presence felt. Make it be
Yeah.
understood that if I'm here to be used for something that's gonna make us both win. Don't just be doing the shit just to be doing the
Just
shit.
to be doing it.
And I mean, some of this shit, I mean, and I've been a victim to it a couple of times with these women. I ain't gonna say a couple of times, I'm gonna say a few times.
Yeah.
Because when you think with this motherfucker, you think with this motherfucker, a lot of times we don't do a background with these people.
Mm-hmm.
So we just running in head first, put a good fire head, you know what I'm saying, that shit, and then you catch yourself doing some old dumbass shit, and then later on down the line, you mad, but you don't even know this motherfucker.
That's
So
true.
you can't just say, you can't put trust out there with somebody that you ain't even get to know first.
Right.
You say, oh, we're gonna have a line of trust. How you gonna put a line of trust with somebody that you ain't even filled out? You
That's
don't even
it.
know who the fuck you laying beside.
Yeah, and oh man, that's a whole nother topic right there. You know, at least, you know, like know the person, get to know the person that you dealing with. You know, some people they go in head first and they just trying to accomplish one thing, and that's just trying to get the booger. And once they just get the booger, then hey, mission accomplished. You know, but man, if I'm talking to somebody, and especially if I'm putting out my hard-earned money, I want to know that person, man. I want to know exactly, you know, who's sleeping by me at nighttime, because I want to know, you know, as far as like your mind from a psychological standpoint, if you get upset and we in the bed sleeping, I want to know, like, are you crazy enough to go in the kitchen and boil some hot water, put some grits on there and throw it at me? You know, I just want to know, you know what I'm saying, like who I'm dealing with.
You ain't had that happen to you before?
Nah, my boy. I haven't.
That's the first thing came to your head.
No.
Hot water and grits and shit.
So you know what them old school women used to
You
do?
been listening to R. Kelly or something? What they saying?
Hey, nah, that ain't never happened to me, my boy. But I'm just saying, you have to know the person that you're dealing with, and I'm pretty sure this guy here, he saw red flags, but he ignored it. Just like a lot of people have done it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have. You know, like, well, you know, maybe, you know, she telling me the truth. You know, she not lying to me. And then come to find out, you know, it was all a lie. And then I'm looking foolish and stupid, you know, when the red flags was right there in front of me the whole damn time. But, you know, a lesson to be learned. And I think his name is Lamar. So, Lamar, you know, I'm pretty sure, I hope you won't make this same mistake again, my boy. You know, at least get to know this woman first. You know, do a thorough investigation behind this woman's background.
And don't be doing like him. Don't leave with your money.
Oh, no.
Don't leave your heart broke.
Oh, man, yeah,
Don't leave your heart broke, man.
please don't do
You gotta have
that.
some good games.
Please don't do
You
that.
ain't got no good games.
But, man, let me ask you this.
What's up, man?
Now, do you have certain things that's like a pet peeve to you that you cannot stand, that really irritates you? You know, just as far, because I know that you do music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is there certain things with the music that you like, man, I just can't stand that?
Man, I can't stand how these DJs is in these Texas. It's like you got these motherfuckers that just they play what they want to play, and that's cool.
Yeah.
You understand me? But the DJs, I look at them like they the pastors.
Mm-hmm.
They came to bring the message.
Mm-hmm.
The club is their congregation.
Right. Amen.
You go so when you go into your scriptures,
Mm-hmm.
when none of these scriptures paid for.
Right.
I ain't seen that. I know goddamn well. I didn't heard Ain't I? Man, they done ain't I that bitch till it done drained out. You hear me? Drake, whoever the hottest people that's running right now, B King, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to B King, you know what I'm saying? He fire ass music. I know they not sending you emails. I know they not shelling out money to you to drop these songs, but you're playing them.
Yeah.
You're playing them. You're gonna play this shit. But then you got your own hometown artists, so you got people right here in East Texas, and you won't even break a record. You got, but let me say on that, just because we said that though, shout out to DJ Gemini. He is he has been one of the few DJs that will break records, and he don't ask for a dime. Like if you come to him, he feel like shit. You had confidence in him.
Yeah.
He gonna break your music. DJ Chuzo, that's another motherfucker. He's an artist as well. Bad motherfucker, Mr. Hello Kitty. He gonna break a record.
Yeah.
If you come to him about some music, and then on top of that, he's a club owner as well. So he really run the show. It's really on him. He gonna break your record. He done broke a few records for me, and it ain't been a few times I done went to his place. Ain't no paid performances or nothing. Just passed the mic. Shout out to Mac Traylor. That's another one. He stay looking out for hometown artists and stuff. But I mean, it's not enough. We have too many DJs in this region that could be breaking records that can make, you know what I'm saying, that can probably make this region blow up like Houston or Dallas. But they won't because they're too busy playing out of town shit instead. And that's not a problem because you got to keep the crowd rolling. People don't know this music, but people would know this music if you put it in rotation. But that's really my only pet peeve when it comes to the music, when it comes to that type of shit. Like ain't really nothing else to be really mad about because shit, if you putting in the work and you putting in the music, you putting in the time and investing in yourself to put this music out, you can have 1 million streams online, but if they're not playing your shit in these places and you're not going to these clubs and these events, anybody's telling these motherfuckers not gonna be rocking. You gotta see people rocking to your shit. Them streams don't mean the motherfucking thing if they ain't listening to it.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, I have heard, like a couple of DJs that's done told me, like, man, I would break the record for a lot of these guys, but they don't have their stuff together. They don't have as far as what is that? The publishing, all of that stuff that you need to have and stuff like that. Because I asked them, well, do you have this? Do you have that? Nah, I ain't got that. And then like a lot of them told me that as far as like the sound quality to them, it sound good, but it's something missing within the music. And so one of the DJs had told me, like, when you try to give them pointers, they get upset. Oh man, you hating and stuff like that. And I see what you're talking about, because I used to rap myself. And so I see exactly where you're coming from. But at the same time, these cats, if you're going to present something to somebody, I want everybody to listen up. I don't care what it is. If you trying to run a business, make sure that you are doing it and you have everything together and you doing it in a professional way. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you got everything good on your end first. Because it's just like with a job interview. If you like, man, I'm finna go to this job, but man, your pants sagging, you know what I'm saying? You got spaghetti stains all on your shirt, your haircut is all crooked, messed up, you got, man, ain't no telling, just stuff all on your face. I mean, just looking motley. And you think that you gonna get hired? No, you gotta present yourself in a way to the public and let it be known, hey, look, I'm trying to do something professional here. So, this is what I got. And I kind of agree with that dude on that, and I see where you're coming from. So, I mean, to me, I see I see it from both sides. You got to have your stuff together, and then at the same time, more DJs, they need to, like, this East Texas area to support their local artists, though.
See me on this right here. I can understand what you're saying about as far as having your shit together, but you gotta come from another side of that wall when you say that. Cause I come from the trenches. So when you go to talking about being presentable, that man might not have no money for no haircut. That man might not even have money to have a nice suit or a nice shirt to put on when you go. When you trying to present this music to these DJs, yeah, have a nice sound quality. Make sure your music ain't hissing. Make sure that your mixing and mastering is right. Because you want them to play your music, but if you come in there and he play your music and they can barely hear the words, they can hear the beat over it, or you distorted and all that shit because you got bad quality. I can understand that. So you want to have it stretched up right, but you got too many people now that actually knows that. That's making good quality music.
So it's no excuses.
And the DJs won't break their records.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's never, I'm not talking for the motherfuckers that's fucking up.
Yeah.
I'm talking for the people that actually go in the studio, have a quality sound, having their shit together. If the music trash, it's trash. Break the record.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let the crowd decide.
Yeah. You got a point.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of trash ass music on the radio right now. But because the power of the media is undefeated.
The machine
it's just like you getting up and going to work every day. Once you start doing that shit in repetition, it's kind of like you wake up and go in autopilot, don't you?
Yeah.
So even if you don't like the music that's being played, after a while, if you keep listening to that shit, you're going to eventually start humming it. You're going to eventually start listening because it's in repetition. So what I'm trying to tell you is that what you might not think is fire because you the DJ, the crowd might think something else.
Yeah,
but if you're not giving it to the crowd, then how can you say that? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's never what you're doing, it's how you do it.
Right.
So I agree with you totally when you say that they supposed to have their shit right when they come in there. But on the same token, if I got my shit right, what's wrong with you? When I'm speaking on the DJ, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then my thing is this here. Even if you feel like you entitled to a little change to break a record, name your price. Just bring the record.
Why is everything? It's all about. I know we do stuff to get paid. I understand that, but God dang, everything is about money, bro. Like just everything. Like whatever happened to the days of, man, bro, I like what you're doing. I like your grind, man. I want to stand behind that. I want to push that. I respect that. You ain't got to pay me nothing, bro. I can just go, this is what I can do, because we both trying to make it here. What happened? Is there anybody that, name some DJs and stuff that's like that, but it's not too many.
I mean, their way of living is becoming dinosaurish. It's becoming extinct. It's one of those breeds that if we don't get more breed of people that's like that's in the community, then it's not, that shit gonna go. I mean, we living in an era now where the media is telling us that you gotta have this type of car, you gotta have this type of money. You gotta have this type of shit going on and shit. So people are following the media, they're not finding their own mind, they're just on the trend, you feel me? They jumping wagons. So you have to find a lot of people, you have to find a certain caliber of people that's still willing to stand out and be leaders.
That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying? But then at the same time though, you have to be understanding of that if you was a good leader somewhere you was following before.
Right.
You just gotta know if you were following right. That's how they be, man. It's just one of them situations where if we never come together on it, it's never going to work.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Like what we were speaking on Mama Scott. Mama Scott, she was one of them people that gave people opportunity.
Yeah, she did that.
She came into the game giving opportunities. She was giving Bet Your Song. That's what she first started with.
Yeah.
She came with the Bet Your Songs, and that was open to anybody.
Right.
It was supposed to be something for East Texas, but she made it open to everybody.
Everybody.
Because I remember one guy that was out of Stop 6, Fort Worth, Slim Body B. He was actually out of Stop 6, but he been in East Texas a long time, but he repped that 6 hard. she gave opportunity to whoever wanted to get on that stage.
She did that.
So
She did that.
it take more people with that type of blood
Yeah.
in the community
Yeah.
and coming together. But East Texas is one of them situations where it's been so many people that have tried to do that in the past. Nina Nine, Big
Yeah.
Boss Nina Nine, she was one of the people. She started the council a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Nina Nine too. But she tried to bring the community together on some, let's get all the artists together and try to make something work and whatever. But she looked around and there was too many people trying to be in her position instead of understanding that I built this, hold on, I got this part, all I need you to do is do your part. Everybody wants to start trying to be the boss. There's too many people trying to be the boss. There's too many people that's trying to
Oh, my
jump.
God.
They're trying to come in on the entry level
Yup.
and they ready to be the boss.
Oh,
but they
yeah.
ain't learn the motherfucking thing yet.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's where East Texas' problem is. Everybody ready to be the king. Everybody want to be the king, but then they don't have the attributes or they don't have the accolades. So they didn't built up the brand enough to say,
Right.
I'm the king yet.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Instead of trying to come together and say, hey, let's make us all kings.
Yeah.
Because that's how you build a brand.
That's it.
That's how that shit come together. When you got a little bit of something that you know how to do, and he know how to do this right here, or he might be a little better, or she might be a little better at this, and you come together and make that shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
True.
saying?
Yeah. That's true.
That makes some shit happen. You got, what I say again, you got to choose one of them people that he has his own club. He's a person that will come together with stuff
Right.
like that and let people get their music out and let people do their thing at his club.
Right.
Pat Davis,
Yeah.
Club Sensations.
Right.
He's another one that has tried to break artists.
Right.
He has tried to let artists come in and do their thing. You just got to have more people that's willing like they are to come together and say, hey,
Yeah.
if you're gonna be about it though. Don't come in here and do this song 1 week and then we don't hear from you no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's it.
don't waste our time if you don't want us to waste your time type shit.
That's it. You right. Man, shoot. We done dropped a lot of knowledge today on some things, and man, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, coming
Yes,
to
sir. Yes,
the
sir.
to the kitchen and cooking up with me, you know what I'm
I know how to
saying?
whip.
Yeah,
I know how to
shoot.
whip and drop.
Hey, man, I'm telling you,
Make a real deep work.
man, we're gonna have to, you know, get you to come again, man, where we can like continue, because I like the topic that we just got finished discussing.
Yeah.
You know, with the artists and the DJs, and you know, just where everybody can come together and work together. Cause it's enough money out there for all of us to eat, baby. I'm telling you, it is.
Oh, they print that shit every day.
They print it every day, man. They print it every day. And on that note, I just got 3 things that I just wanted to tell y'all to do. And that's stop, look, and listen, and see what we got cooking in the kitchen.
Well,